Dear student, today I am going to explain Young's modulus by uniform bending method. So we are going to find the Young's modulus of the given wooden beam. This is the rectangular beam. So we are going to find what is the Young's modulus of this given rectangular beam. Young's modulus is the ratio of longitudinal stress to longitudinal strain. Whenever this beam will be bended uniformly on either side, okay, so what is the stress applied on that? That is the stress applied on the material, and for that stress, how that material will be elevated. That means the change in length. Okay, therefore, the ratio of longitudinal stress to longitudinal strain is called Young's modulus. Now we are going to find out the Young's modulus of this given wooden scale. So for that, first you have to find out what is the breadth of this given wooden scale, and also you have to find out what is the thickness of the given wooden scale. So we are going to find that the breadth of the given wooden scale by using this slide caliper. In this slide caliper, see here what happened, that is that two scales are there. This scale is graduated in centimeter. This is the main scale, and the small scale which was there here, this is the vernier scale. So that here, so you have to find out the least count of this slide caliper. Least count is given by the formula, least count is equal to value of one main scale division and divided by number of vernier scale division. So you have to find out how many lines are there in 1 centimeter. In 1 centimeter there are 10 lines. Therefore 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1. Therefore the value of each line is 0.1 centimeter. Therefore the value of 1 MSD is 0.1. Here see the vernier scale here. Totally 10 lines are there. So that you have to write down the 10. Least count is 0.01 centimeter. Now here you have to find the MSR like this here. That means 0 of the vernier scale coincide which division, that is MSR. Out of 10 division, which line will be exactly coincide, that is CVD. So that you have to find out the breadth like this. Just you have to hold it here. This is the wrong method. You have to hold it like this only. So you have to find out MSR. MSR means, that means 0 of the vernier scale coincide which division on the main scale, that is MSR. Out of 10 division, which one will be exactly coincide, that is CVD. So you have to write down that MSR. In this, I have taken that reading here. That is MSR is 2.5 centimeter, and whereas CVD is 7, the total reading is 2.57. I am going to calculate the total reading by using the formula MSR plus CVD into least count. Similarly, you should find out that the breadth of the given scale, at least any 3 different position like this here, trial number 2, trial number 3, take the average of these 3. The average you have to get it like this here in centimeter, convert it to meter by multiplying 10 to the power of -2. Okay, then using the screw gauge, you have to find out what is the thickness of the given wooden scale. Here in this scale, what happened, this is what is called the main pitch scale. This is the pitch scale. That each line, the value of each line is 1 millimeter. This is that what is called a head scale. Totally head scale having that 100 line. Okay, so this is the pitch scale and this is the head scale. So first you have to calculate the least count. Least count is given by the formula pitch divided by number of head scale division. Pitch is distance traveled divided by number of rotation given. If I given 1 rotation, it moves 1 millimeter. Therefore, 1 millimeter is the pitch. Therefore, number of head scale division, that is 100 divisions are there totally here. Therefore, the least count is 0.01 millimeter. And then you have to find out the 0 correction. So just you have to close this gap like this till that sound will be heard like this. So if that 0 of that head scale exactly coincide with that horizontal line, then that error is 0, correction is also 0. If that 0 is above that horizontal line, then the correction is plus. If the 0 is below that horizontal line, the correction is minus. Here you are getting that 0 error is -6. I taken that 0 error is -6. Total reading formula is PSR plus CHSD plus or minus 0 correction into least count. So to find the thickness of the given scale, you have to find out like this. Now we have to open that screw gauge. you have to keep it like this here. Don't rotate here. This is the wrong method. You have to rotate only that head of the screw guide like this. Okay. Then you have to find out that PSR. PSR means how many divisions that can be easily read here. That is the first one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines are there. You can take that 4. And HSD is 55. That means horizontal line coincide which division, that is HSD. So total reading is that much. Like that you have to find out that thickness of that given scale at least in 3 different positions. Trial number 2, 3 like that. Then you have to find out the total reading average the thickness. That average thickness you have to convert it to meter, that is by multiplying 10 to the power of minus 3. After that, now we are going to set up the operators. Taken this given wooden scale and keep it here, and that will be kept on the 2 vertical upright. We have marked that lines like this here. First line, second line. Right side also, first line, second line. Now we have to keep it that given wooden scale on the vertical upright. That means that the 2 first lines will be coincide exactly with one another like that. The distance between these two we taken as L, and that L is 60 centimeter. That is already given here, and that is taken as L is 60 centimeter. Therefore, you can write down L is 60 into 10 to the power of minus 2 centimeter. And then similarly, we given the 2 scale fan. You should hang that 2 scale fan on either side at known distance, that is at the second mark like that, and here also at the same second mark this side here. Here the distance from that scale fan to that vertical upright, that is X on either side, it will be common on both the side. And the distance from here to that scale fan, that is X, that is 10 centimeter you can take. And that value is taken as X is 10 centimeter. That is 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Now, we have taken one of that reference needle, and that reference needle will be fixed vertically downward direction like this. This is the reference needle to find the elevation of that scale. Okay, then now we should focus the traveling microscope to that needle like this. Adjust that height like this till that image of that needle will be observed in the field of view. Till observing that image of that needle, so you have to move that microscope in the backward direction till that image of that needle will be observed in the field of view. Okay, now I focus this traveling microscope to that needle. So that means here there is an horizontal and vertical crosswire in the field of view. Now here, so with the help of this vertical fine adjustment, this is the vertical fine adjustment, you rotate this one. By rotating this one, you make it to coincide the tip of the needle exactly touches to horizontal crosswire anywhere, not only at the center, anywhere it will be touches like that. Then you should write down the correspondence reading here. What is the MSR and CVD? Here this is the main scale. This scale, the big scale is there here, this is the main scale and this is the vernier scale. First you have to find out the least count. Least count is given by that formula, that is the value of one main scale division and the total divisions on the vernier scale. See here, 1 centimeter having 20 lines here. So 1 centimeter is equal to 20. Therefore, 1 by 20, that means you are equal to 0.05 centimeter. Therefore, value of each line is 0.05 centimeter. And here, take this as 0. So starting from that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Totally 50 lines are there. Therefore, least count is calculated by using this formula. Value of 1 MSD divided by total number of vernier scale division. Value of 1 MSD is 0.05 divided by VSD is 50. So you get that least count 0.001 centimeter. Now you write down that reading here, MSR and CVD. MSR means here 0 of the vernier scale coincide which division on the main scale, that is MSR. CVD means, out of 50 lines, which one will be exactly coincide, that is CVD. So you have to find out MSR and CVD So you have to note it here. This is for load increasing for 0 gram MSR CVD. Total reading you have to calculate by using this formula. This is the total reading. Now similarly you have to add the 50 grams of load on either side. That is 0.05 kg. When I add the 0.05 kg of load on either side, what happens? The beam will be bended. When the beam will be bended, so when the beam will be bended, therefore the center portions will be elevated. So I want to find how much it will be elevated for this load. So therefore here, when that beam will be elevated, therefore the positions of that horizontal cross wire that will be moved up. Now what you are going to do, again with the help of this vertical fine adjustment, you make it coincide, again the tip of the needle touches to horizontal cross wire, and again you have to write down the correspondence reading here. That is the reading for, that is the 0.05 kg MSR CVD total reading. Okay, then similarly you have to repeat this experiment by adding 0.05 kg in each case. Till that the load will be 15 kg, and in each case you make it a coincide, tip of the needle touches to horizontal cross wire, and go on tabulated the reading. See here, this is the 0.10 and 0.15 like that. Now you have to repeat this experiment for descending order also by decreasing order. What you have to take on the reading for increasing order, the same reading you have to write, okay, enter same reading you have to enter for decreasing also. Okay, now in decreasing order you have to take the reading like this. Now you have to remove the 50 grams of load on either side, that is 0.05 kg I remove. Now the load is 0.10 on either side. Now what happened, when I remove the load on either side, therefore the beam will be, what happened, that will be depressed. Earlier it will be elevated, now it will be depressed. Now the positions of that horizontal cross wire, it will be comes down. Okay, now when it is comes down, again with the help of this vertical fine adjustment, you make it a coincide, tip of the needle will be touches to horizontal cross wire. Note that correspondence reading. Okay, if you are taken the reading properly, that in increasing order, you get almost the same reading in that decreasing order also for that. So like that you should repeat that experiment for that 0.05 and again for the 0 gram. So these are the reading what have to taken, and that will be entered in tabular column. After taking that reading, do the calculation like this here. Now you take that average Ri plus Rd by 2, this plus this by 2, and again this plus this by 2. So you take the average. Okay. After taking that average to calculate that elevation, now you mark this as an R1, and this will be taken as R2, and this is also R2, and this is also R2. So at the same time, you take this as an M1, and these are all taken as M2, M2, M2 like that. Now you take the difference here. This R1 minus R2 divided by this M1 minus M2. What you are getting, that you have to write down here. Now, this is R2, you take now. This R2 minus R1 divided by this M2 minus M1, what you get, you write down. So, in the second stage, now you have to take this one as R2, and these two readings will be R2, R2. That is, this is R1, R2, R2. Simultaneously, you have to change this one, M1, M2, M2. Okay, so again you have to find out, that is delta, that is M1 minus M2 divided by M2 minus M1. So you have to find out the values of delta and take the average values of delta. You write down, convert it to meter. Now the Young's modulus you have to calculate it by using that formula. This is the formula. Young's modulus Q is equal to 3G XL squared divided by 2BD cube delta. G is the acceleration due to gravity. That values was given here, 9.8 meters per second squared, and X is already known here, and L is already noted here, and B is the average breadth, and D is the average thickness. So delta is the average elevation, what we have to calculate it here. Then substitute all the values, and you have to calculate what you are getting, that values of Young's modulus of this rectangular beam. The standard value for this wooden beam, that is 1 into 10 to the power of 10 Newton per meter square. You see, yearly you are getting 1.1 into 10 to the power of 10. Therefore, you will be taken as 1 into 10 to the power of 10 Newton per meter square.